Well, greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome back once again, and for the very first time, to the Farts and Crap Show, where today, as per usual, it's your host, Anjo, here with part 67 of Sekiro, the complete series. Hope you guys are all doing well today. And on today's episode, we are hopefully getting the final, well, for now, just one prayer bead, because we have been halfway. Doesn't say on the screen, that's right. There are 2 prayer beads left, and they are acquired during the purification playthrough, and I chose to do that for the 3rd playthrough. Because yes, we're getting all endings, and yes, we're doing it legitimately, and yes, we're doing it charmless. And I've been stuck on this guy for a hot minute. Like, initially, a bunch of footage was lost, and then secondly, then I did some more recording and I didn't make any progress. So here we go. And I have a strategy for this guy, which apparently you can't sneak up on him for the first death blow. That'd be great. But no, and yeah, we're down to 200 spirit emblems. It's been a minute. So basically, either Akko's Sugar or Akko's Spirit Fall. Thankfully, I already had the headless thing for it. And then buff with Withered Red Gourd to help with the burn resistance. And then basically Spiral Cloud Passage after using Lazulite Sacred Flame and Sacred Force. Or Living Force is what it's called. Yeah. And this episode should be going out on the 23rd of April, 2025, and that means we're in the final week of April, and it's time for the Members' Choice Poll. So there should have been an announcement earlier today, which, if you guys want to get all the announcements and not rely on the bell, there's the post tab here on the channel, Farts and Crap Show Twitter, Bluesky, and Discord. So like any of those 4 will work, and I'll talk about this more at the end of the episode. But yeah, the poll's over on the membership tab. It's gonna run for a full week, full 7 days, and yeah, it's deciding the series that will follow Wind Waker HD. So yeah, just whatever gets the most votes by the end of the 7-day period becomes the new series. So it's a thing we do once a month, and yeah, because the members basically get to pick what series are made here on the channel. So if you guys want to get in on that, join button down below, or there's a link in the description that does the same thing. And that's for members of any tier, so you can just go with the cheapest one, which is 3 USD per month. It's a month-to-month thing, and any of the previous ones that you've missed, you can still vote on them. And so even if you're just a member for a month, like, you're still going to be influencing the content that gets made here for quite some time, because when things get votes retroactively, I bring them back. So yeah, that's gonna do it for that part. I just wanted to mention at the beginning of the episode, because I know a lot of people check out before the end of the outro, so yeah. But if you want to hear more about that, be sure to stick around till the end, or skip ahead if you gotta get going before the end, to the part where we transition over to the members wall. But yeah, so this is the plan, is basically we're gonna bam, bam, and get in there. That sucked. I'm just gonna take that one. sometimes he gets a little stuck, like in the flames back there, so I'm trying to not make that happen, because then it's can't really hit him without getting into the fire yourself. But if you give him too much time at the beginning, he just calls his pack and it sucks. I thought maybe that would work, but so I was like, oh yeah, we've mid-air prosthetic arts. Maybe I could jump and do the thing. Technically, yeah, but I don't think it works with living force that way. Yeah, the idea is to keep him occupied so he doesn't call his pack, because they make the fight a lot harder. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because I could have got away if that freaking Shinobi dog didn't hit me from behind. Why? Motherfucker. Like, in a normal arena, this would still be a stupid, annoying fight. Okay, is it because of the fucking box? Damn it. What are we at? 20 minutes? Okay, we're fine. Ah, right side. Don't tell me you got stuck over there. Get over here. I know I don't usually use them, but I have one, so I'm just gonna do this, and also this, because I can't think of a better time to use it. Eat shit. Ah, yeah. Yeah. Who the fuck? Would I rather... Actually, you know what? No. Just gonna do this. So glad he's done. So glad he's done. Alright, folks. Here's what I'm gonna do. Because we are now almost at normal time. And what should we get for that? Fucking, that's it? 7,000? That is not equivalent to how much of a pain in the ass that was. At all. Alright. And this may seem like a waste. But pretty soon we're not going to need Sen for like anything. You're not going to die, you'll be fine. So I'm going to sell these because I don't like that I resorted to that. And I'm going to get rid of these because I'm not going to resort to that either. And these. And posture damage, I mean that does help sometimes. Vitality damage, I never use this, so get rid of those. And these. And I guess we don't need Divine Confetti anymore, since we have the vent thing with the other thing, so I could just sell the Divine Confetti, because we're not really going to need it for much of anything else. Yeah. I'll sell some of these and one of these. Because yeah, we're not going to need cash pretty soon. And I could go just like grind for Sen, which wouldn't be that hard. But right now I want Spirit Emblems. So like I'm just gonna buy it. Because who cares? After all, I've been saving coin purses for a very long time. There we go. So we're at 500. That's a lot more comfortable in my opinion. And it would be fairly easy. You know what, we could also sell some upgrade materials, actually, because I'm not going to need nearly as many as what I have. So yeah, like we had 99 of these. I don't need that many. Like we have one upgrade left. I don't know if we need these. Fat wax and grave wax.
Scope what?
You actually don't. At all. Okay.
Another? Damn it.
Alright, so yeah, that's not bad. Plus we still have 60 of these, which is 30,000, and 5 of these, which is 5,000, and then 70 of these, which is Uh, 7,000. So 42,000. 500. Because I won on. So, and we just need 3,000 for the last upgrade. And, like, there's really nothing else to buy. Maybe a couple things here and there just for shits and giggles, but like, this was kind of always the intention, is to have way more cash than what we need. So, yeah. It's not a problem. Really not a problem. And yeah, for the next fight, I think I know what to use-ish. The last prayer bead, but not entirely sure, actually. I might actually want to keep Akko Sugar on there, because I think it's just going to be basic attacks, pretty much. And the Shuriken. Like, I'm pretty sure. Alright, but yeah, that's gonna do it for today, guys. We just hit regular time. Yeah, 35 minutes, so, yeah, thank you all for being here. Hope you guys enjoyed. I know I did, because I was stuck on that guy for a couple of hours, so honestly, it was kind of the first time I've, like, really struggled with a boss for a while in this entire series. It's because most of them I'm pretty familiar with, and especially the main story bosses, like, I fought so many times, so, like, I kind of know how to do it, you know. But yeah, I don't know, we will see. This is definitely if I didn't already have, like, a format in mind for how the series is going to go, progression-wise, to make things easier on myself, I probably would have done this ending first. But, you know, like, I wanted to do the default ending first, because that is one of the things, one of the 4, and, you know, if you want to get the plat, you gotta do the default ending at some point. So, but yeah, it's gonna do it for now. So, well, except for the outro. So, yeah, before we get going, of course, a very special thank you going out to the current Farts and Crap Show members, which at the time of recording is Novalis Draconis, Aaron Schick, and 97 Johnny Boy. Thank you so very much for choosing to support the show a bit more directly via channel membership. It vastly helps out. Very much appreciate it, and it is very much optional. So you guys are extra awesome for doing so. And if you want to be incredibly awesome like these amazing people and get in on all those membership benefits, check out that join button down below. Tiers start at $3 a month. Oh, sorry. If there's no join button for you, there's also a link in the description that does the exact same thing. And actually, before we talk about membership tiers and all that stuff, quick little word on YouTube handles. That is why 97 Johnny Boy has an @ symbol in front of his screen name there. That is a handle. They're unique identifiers on YouTube that help with a number of things, namely navigation. And he has a channel of his own. It's great stuff. Highly recommend it, which you can easily go check out just by going to youtube.com/@97johnnyboy, and it'll take you straight there because, yes, handles make URLs a lot shorter. You can also punch a handle into YouTube search. It will narrow down your results significantly. Pretty much exclusively to the content from that creator. You can also, handles are also 100% unique, so it's another way to double check, make sure you're in the right place. But membership tiers on this channel start at $3 a month. It's 10 cents a day, gets you into all the basic stuff, including getting to vote on aforementioned members' choice polls. It's, as I mentioned before, it's a thing we do once a month for a full 7 days over on the membership tab. That is how all of the series get decided. So, we do have one going on right now. As I mentioned before, it was posted today on the 23rd of April, 2025, and it will be running for a full 7 days. And it'll be running until the end of the month, and it is deciding the series to follow Wind Waker HD. So not a retro classic series, something a bit more recent, and yeah. Whatever gets the most votes by the end of the month will become that new series. And, but if you're a new channel member, any of the previous members' choice polls that you may have missed, you can still vote on those. I think I mentioned that part earlier, because retroactive input on previous polls is considered for future ones. And I think that's pretty much it for the announcements. Is basically about that stuff. This is, however, an approximation of future announcements from the past. So, if you want all the announcements as they happen and the bell doesn't work for you, I get it, the bell does not work for me either, but there are 4 other ways you can stay up to date. We have the post tab here on the channel, the Farts and Crap Show Twitter, the Bluesky, and the Discord. I always post on all 4 whenever there's an announcement, so regardless of which one of those works for you, you can stay up to date. And links for those are down in the description, also on the channel banner. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today, so thank you all once again for being here, guys. Till next time, take care, and I hope you all have an incredible day.